Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Minsk. I've been doing a few small changes in between episodes here. So what you're looking at is the most southern stop that we have in Minsk. Minsk 2, just slightly southeast of the Minsk refuel station. I just made it into a big station and then I added an extra stop on the backside here. All of the trains can, of course, select which one they want to go by themselves. They just noticed that this guy actually probably should do something like this instead. But yeah, so the idea is that they are able to go on either one, except for this guy who I have set up to only use this station, and that's because he spent so much more time unloading when he has wares. So to make sure that we can continue delivering workers, I've added them to here instead. I think that's pretty good. Seems to have been working all right so far, at least. Something that I do have noticed is that we are still running really low on cotton, and if we're looking at the production of clothes, you can actually see that we are not really keeping up. We're using 64 per minute, and I think that can continue going up. We just can't produce more than 60. So we're gonna add a little bit more cotton here. That should be easy enough. That should really be easy enough. We'll just do that. This is so nice. They added, so if you build something close to something else, it will try to copy it automatically. What makes sense. So when I added this one now, then this was copied automatically for me, which is really nice. I super appreciate that. Let's see, let's do this. And let's have you... have your cotton go this way as well. Cotton is very high maintenance. But it looks like that should be all right. So then we just need some more workers here, which the next train will bring. Guy coming here should be having that with him. You are at 11. All right. Yeah, this all set up with optional stations. It's hard to wrap your head around, but I hope in the last episode that we at least got a decent understanding of how that works. Maybe, just maybe. Another thing that I have noticed is that we are running a little bit low on wood. And the reason for that is because our upkeep is starting to come close to the potential. I do think that we could do a little bit better because we are not staying completely full here, but a lot of that is just because the warehouse itself is... you need to have a specific amount in the... like in route all the time. You can see that we have 320 en route. And that's just the difference between how much we have in capacity and how much we actually have in the warehouse. So if we continue this way, we will eventually run into issues. So the plan is for this episode that I would like to expand our wood production. But I think to do that, we need to also expand our warehouse. Or more clearly, we need to move our warehouse somewhere where we can expand it. Because right now, this cannot expand. It is stuck where it is right now. So yeah, since we already do have the wood that we need, it is right here, right? I guess we can start by finding a decent spot for a warehouse. Which I'm kind of thinking that we're going to... I would like to go up this way later on. So maybe the warehouse should be over here somewhere. How about that? Somewhere there, maybe. Let's try that. I'm not that worried about having the warehouse far away from everything else, so to say. I'm quite all right with that. So let's go warehouse right there. Don't need to enable you just yet. but we are going to need some roads. So let's see, what's the reach of this guy? Do I have anything that you can build? Distribution center, small storage. We can build right here. Okay, that's pretty good. Then we will get rid of... Hello? Get rid of this. That's what we need there. And then is the question, do we want to go for the really large setup already and hope that the game doesn't crash? Or how would we like to do this? I could maybe fit in right like this. That's actually an option. I can't fit with that specific station right now, but that's kind of fine. 160 grand. And I also don't have those. No, we're gonna use the smaller one. That is going to be something that will come later on, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna go with the smaller one first. And we're gonna do that by doing you or you. Maybe these, and then we'll just mirror them. Yeah, let's just do that. Flip it over. And then have him go right there. Very good. Some walkway. And then we're just gonna have a bunch of... Actually, we don't even need a bunch of them. We can just do a shack for each of them, and I think that is going to do just fine. I think that will do just fine. So expand those as much as we can, and let's get rid of this part. Now then, in which direction? We want them to go into there, okay? We can do that, we can do that. So over there and over here. This is going to go... Oh, then we need to have this set up as well. So let's see if we do this. We should be able to put down a three-way intersection here. Yeah, we got plenty of money, we've got plenty of stone, so three-way intersection goes down right here. That's not it. Both of these are connecting like that. And these are connecting right here. That should be pretty good. And then we want to have these guys go on this one. And you should go here. I think what we are going to do is to have... maybe have them go as multiple trains as well. Or from multiple intersections. I think that might actually be pretty good. So like that. That's one of them right there, and then we could have maybe one. Maybe I can have yeah, let's do this. Just delete you, and we'll do a 3-way right there. Those two, and this guy is going to go around this way. We can do a little loop over that. That's fine. We're gonna have one on the outside, so you are going to connect to here. Okay, I think that should be pretty good. So then we just need to start rerouting a bunch of these trains over to where they need to go. And we should have a few roads. Maybe I want to have these. I think we want these actually to be the routes going above instead. The reason for that is actually quite simple. These guys should hopefully already have speed coming in here. So they will be able to go over a bridge a lot quicker than these guys that are picking up speed. That's my only reasoning for it. And let's see, 10 tiles in between. I do like my 10 tiles, even though I usually get nipped in the butt eventually when it's not enough anymore. Alright, not so symmetric, but quite alright anyway. And let's do that, let's do that, and then you are gonna have 10 tiles as well. And I believe that to be pretty good. If I now wanted to have these guys, you should still go here. What we need is for this guy, yeah, when you are bringing cut stone, you should bring it here instead. That one, this one. There we go. So they will now bring cut stone to this place instead. And then we're gonna need a train going from here, nope, going from here up to the warehouse. Right, I guess right here. Both of you should have the same name, so let's go warehouse 1. There's 2 options for that. The unfortunate part here is they're never gonna use this guy. So I'm not renaming you to warehouse 1, we're keeping you as warehouse 2. And maybe I'll even rename these so we have stone. And we'll have wood. And then we will have, this one can be stone / sand. And then you can be wood / coal. That should be pretty good. And then we'll change you over, so you will go... excuse me? What is that route? I don't know. Query to Minsk up to this place. And it should be... that guy should be on here instead. So empty cargo. And yes. Cargo is at equal or more, no, equal or less than. Is that correct? Wait for empty cargo. I think I'm thinking about that backwards. Should be like that. Should be like that. And then you do not need to change anything. This guy do not need to change anything. Do we not have anyone bringing... Where do we get sand from? But one of you brought sand. You could be, but you're not. Okay. Then let's lock you in with stone. Since we're anyway running stone here. And let's see... I'll make a copy of you. And just get rid of those and add on the gondola, right? Yes. There we go. Square to Minsk. Sure. However, you should probably not be on that one. We also need some workers. I do need to bring some workers, didn't even think of that. That guy should be... Right, query... No, I don't need you to do that. Let's get rid of you. Let's have this guy on this. Very good. And then... Don't need to go to rail. Yeah, and you should only pick up sand. And go to the one that says stone sand. New one going from here all the way up to this. And it's going to go with, let's see, SD20 I guess, and 40, 150. Is there any difference in between these? Other than the speed? Not really. 80 is way overkill, but let's go with 2 of those. And that's gonna be swap workers, yes. And it's gonna be a blue one, and we're gonna send that out. I guess we could do... Let's see, let's just do stone sand. And let's have this one be... you should be an optional, so... Optional, that one. Go to 1 if cargo is empty. Yeah. That'll be good. That will be good. A lot of potatoes coming in. We are now building up with the cotton as well. The only thing we need is actually more of these. Which maybe I'll plonk one down right here. That will just get us a little bit more clothes, because I do think we are still a little bit behind on these. We are actually producing a little bit better now, at least. A little bit better with producing now. So these are going to have to go... we should probably have both of you go there then. And then we need a train going from here up to this one. And it's gonna be load and unload. And that will be... what, SD20 with flat wagons. Yes. And you should focus on planks. There'll be this one. Very good. Warehouse Minsk. Hold on. Didn't I put the... What route are you on? Did I make a copy of you for some reason? Looks like I did. Okay. We don't really need that, so let's remove that one. And I do believe that should be pretty good. Reason you did not... Okay, that's just because this guy is not actually big enough to take everyone in one go. But we won't need them to go all of them at once in the future anyway. Are we running any stone trains at the moment? Minsk stone sand, that's the workers. That is coal, right? Yeah, that's a coal plus... Where's the train? That's right here. Okay. Warehouse. Unload. So... guess we do need another one for the cut stone. Let's add that here, maybe. Coal slash cut stone. That will do for him. Duplicate you. Change that one to cut stone. And tell a train, so just like this guy, to go on that one. Then we just need to turn this off and turn this one on. I do believe we are ready to do that. So let's just hit enable and let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. So what we do need now is this guy should take from there and put into there. There we go. Input, output. That will be coal. What else do we have? I think that's the only one that does anything with this now. So once we have emptied this, then we should be good to go. You're running stone, that's good. That's good. Normal stone right there. Few more workers for that guy. We should have a train running wood, right? This guy should be doing wood. Yeah, so when he gets there, then we should be good to go. Very nice. Yeah, that's one of the downsides when you are upgrading. You are instantly losing all of your maintenance. How's this looking? Are you empty? No? Okay. Alrighty then. Sand is right here. Why are you not unloading anything? Because both of those says load. That might be why. That might be why. Can I tell you to go like redo what you're currently doing? So there comes the wood. That means that we can fix this error. This is such a nice feature. You can actually go above station platforms now with bridges. Which is so handy. Absolutely adore that. That's not what I want. Do that. That looks great. Yeah. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. We're getting that. Why are you refusing to go? Hold on, why are you not willing to go the other route? Why do you insist on going here? That is weird. Does that apply for all of them? None of them want to go. Hold on. Why does none of you want to go on the inner route? Is it because the... Hold on. Is it because one of them is shorter than the other? No, that has been a thing in the past. Okay. Yeah, they didn't like that the previous one was so short. I guess this guy is also... Yeah, he just wouldn't be able to fit on the smaller one. Gotcha. Would he? No, he would be able to. Why ain't you going then? You dumbass. You dumbass. 500 there. How is it looking in our city? Looks like we are delivering everywhere at least. Yes. That's really good to see. How is it looking with this production as well then? So we're not really producing that much, are we? 90 per minute and we can produce 80 something. We're transporting about 158. But yeah, we are producing more than what we are consuming, so I think we're actually quite safe. Hopefully these guys are eventually starting to... Are you struggling to pull stuff? Is that what I'm seeing here? This guy's full, but you are not. What if we do that? I'll get you guys to do... I know I said I didn't want to delete that much. I guess I forgot. Because now we are deleting again. Let's see, are you actually unloading? Yes. Are you unloading? Yes. So are you. So this should improve now that we get coal here. This is good. Now we're getting everything in order. How is this going? Like, why are we so slow? Because we are out of almost everything. Gotcha. What if we get another one of these? I think you were going to the wrong place, maybe? I think we sent him around and he probably made his second lap now. That kind of makes sense, and this guy apparently filling up completely for no reason. No, he was actually replacing these guys. So yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. Average rest 87%. 20 tired. 0 tired 93%. Yeah, that's fine. That is perfectly fine. This guy will get some fuel here very soon. Right, we're not getting any fuel. Should we have another one of you then maybe, just to do that? These guys are now coming in with the sand, which should mean that we can make that warehouse a little bit better as well. Worst case, I'm just gonna add a worker to it. We can do a carrier if we need to. And let's see, how's this going? We are now building up there. These guys should be starting to move over here. Which they are. Good to see. Good to see. Then it's just... We got a lot of potatoes. Yeah, then it's just everything else that needs to be wrapped up here. Still a lot of sand. Maybe I'll just delete the sand now that we're starting to deliver it. And let's see, get rid of our warehouse. This guy is not needed. And then we can get Get that in there. That means that he doesn't have to go all the way around, right? That makes it a little bit quicker for him, hopefully. Of course, the first time he will go stupid route, but in the future it should be a lot better. Give ourselves a little bit of greenery as well. It'll just make some of these slightly more attractive to live by. We could have a park right there that reaches all of these houses, and that will give them all a bonus. Nice. Just kind of playing around a little bit to see what happens. And right now it's looking pretty good. I think the city itself is currently at 104 in happiness. It can be better. I think if we go above 20%, we'll get more stuff out of it. Okay, this is so dumb. Do we need all of these potato trains? Probably not, right? So let's sell you. Ooh, you actually have... Okay. You know what? I think we might need to do this. Let's see... Yeah, and then we'll just get one of these right here. That will have input. Too far away. Really? Really? Give me that guy. Plonk you from that one to this one. And we would like it to be like that. And then we would like you guys to get from here instead. There we go. Now we are starting to produce a little bit here. Now we're having clothes available. We are getting the fish up here eventually as well. I wonder if it might be time soon to upgrade a little bit more fish. We're getting there, but not really there yet. 67, 68, 71. So around 70 is what we need. And we are producing 100. So, so far so good. These guys not really building up anything, but are definitely keeping up at least. And then this guy is... He's probably going to run out of clothes very soon, because this guy is having quite low amounts of clothes. Which I guess is fine. I think that's going to even itself out. But yeah, I think this setup worked out really well. We had a really smooth transition to the next warehouse. That really didn't build any issues at all. And... yeah, now we just need to make sure that we are keeping up with that, which shouldn't be too bad. We have a lot of station space here. I wonder if these... Are you guys running into issues with fuel? Might need to put some coal tenders on these to allow them to go all the way back and forth. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for this episode. I do hope that you have enjoyed. I think this has shown kind of what the idea of the early game is. Now we are moving into the later parts of the game itself, where we are going to start expanding a lot more than we have done so far. And yeah, the first step is almost always to move your warehouse out of the tutorial city or the opening of the game and start moving into larger and maybe greener pastures in the next episode, when we're probably going to dive into a little bit more of the wood production. I think it would be making a lot of sense. As I said, I do hope that you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, then click that like button. We've seen a lot of new people on the channel lately, so I really appreciate that. Cool of you guys to hang around as well. Hit that subscribe button, you too, and you'll get notified about future episodes. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone.